Patrolling in the EV.
Oh, drags.
Yes.
Scared the shit out of me, buddy.
I know, because my guy looks uber fabulous right now.
Oh, got the fractured arrow.
The fractured butthole.
Dude, I heard that game. I was watching people play that game, and it's actually pretty fucking funny looking.
Yeah, if you buy it, apparently you get the stick of truth with it for free.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if that's just for the PS4 digital copy, or if you buy it in the store, you get the voucher to download the stick of truth or whatever. No, they actually say that, because, you know, a couple of my friends thought that stick of truth just because they're fans of South Park, and turns out they were like, dude, this game is actually really badass. I just think the name is hilarious, the fractured butthole. Oh shit, there's a bright engram for you out there. Oh, that's a really booty, dude. Alright, that should be the end of that.
Well, I actually leveled up to 15, so I guess we could just keep doing the story mode.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's in the gulch, but I can't access it while I'm in an activity. But I guess I'll just kill two more drags.
Yeah, we only need 2 more drags.
They got those drained ether tanks, those fucking meth heads.
Right? Nothing like a 3-day.
What's up, dude?
Ether tanks coming up.
The last one. Hope the folks back at the farm appreciate this.
Not an EDZ token. I don't know when the last time I turned in my EDZ token.
Be careful out there.
Apparently relatively not long ago.
Mind your rockets, Guardian.
Never turned in any EDZ tokens on this character yet. I mean, like I said, I'm deleting it as soon as I get the quick thing.
I don't even have my ghost on. I think I still have my goddamn crucible ghost.
Loot a lost sector in the outskirts.
In the outskirts. Where is the... It's right next to a public event coming in. If you want to warp to the Winding Cave, that's where I'll go.
I'm not going to the Winding Cave. I don't have a spare yet, so I can't really...
Well, you can just fast travel to the...
I mean, it'd be closer if I just host it to that adventure.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to chill out right here to see how long this fucking thing is. 47 seconds. Yeah, public event. By the time you get here and get situated.
I'll come to the Winding Cave then.
And it's going to be one of those beams.
It's gonna be a Cabal extraction ship.
Ship him in the Cabal.
Come on, load. How much time you got left?
Dude, we probably got like 25 seconds, 25 or 30 seconds.
Have you rallied yet?
Yes. And it is starting.
Oh my god.
Alright, let me take this shot, Provost.
I've spotted another Cabal mining expedition.
Oh,
Guardian,
gross.
you know the drill.
Ugh. Cheap alcohol is the worst, man.
I know. Bro, you should look up this, it's lemon vodka. It's called Deep Eddy. Have you ever heard of that?
I've seen it. I haven't. Deep Eddy, and then there's another one. It comes in like, it looks like a,
Do as you see fit.
you know, like
I
a
trust your methods.
generic, I would say like Final Fantasy style potion bottle.
Seriously?
Yeah, it comes in a bottle like that, but it's made from seawater from a foreign country, and it's blue. But I can't think of the name of the vodka. I want to say it's blue vodka, because the vodka itself is like a turquoise blue, but it is the cleanest vodka that I've ever drank straight. You know, like, it's one of those vodkas, like, you're like, oh, this, you know, like, I could actually, if this shit was stone cold, I could actually drink this shit straight, and not really crazy, but that's how good it is.
I missed my first fucking shot, dude. That Nova bomb.
Damn, I almost got it.
Alright, it's dead. I got it, it's dead.
Ship down.
Okay. Oh, can't.
Some deeper ammo reserves is done, actually. Drop a blue. Come on, anything.
Hey, Devrim, guess what? The Cabal lost everything. And I
Nothing.
need everything.
Somebody got an exotic on my dime.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant.
Alright, I won't even use my sparrow. We'll just run over to this other thing.
Yeah, we'll hit the closest lost sector in the outskirts. Just by that adventure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think, if I'm not mistaken...
Actually, you know what? Never mind,
one.
because I just completed the challenge right here. We're good. We're Gucci.
Alright.
Now I just gotta go talk to Ikora.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna get my legendary cloak. And then I'm gonna go do the tank mission. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I need some lubrication, for real. That is an alcoholic. What the fuck? Why did my game turn off?
What's up?
The game, I'm supposed to be raiding. Alright, well, while you're doing your thing with that, I'm gonna go make a drink, and then, you should just be about done talking to Ikora.
Yeah, probably.
Talking to Ikora at the farm.
Yep. Dang.
Hi there.
Oh, I missed the purple engram, I guess. Alright, let's go see what this exotic is. It's not anything I needed too much.
Let's begin.
Woo!
Disrespect.
Fundraisers.
Yeah! Oh, I can turn in my
pleasure, buddy.
brightgram here too.
How's the fight?
Yeah.
Not another ship. What do we got here? Down to business? What is this? Oh! I'm gonna get that just to get it. Wait, don't I already have that?
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
I do not.
Welcome to Eververse.
Well, let me know when you're ready, homie.
Excellent choice.
Okay, let me put this shader on my sweet business here. Oh, that's a $2.99.
I
There,
know,
now my
it's a
sweet
lot to
business
take
is
in,
solid
Guardian.
gold.
Use as
Looks
much
like a
time as
working
you
weapon.
need.
You ready? Right.
Eververse is here for all
305
Guardians.
sun bracers. I'll take that. Only 115 million points of damage? Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on here?
On what?
It's called Goddess Kiss. It's actually a really fun game. I like to play it. You
Man, I'm
collect
just ready for Fairy Tail to come back out. Should come out, I think, in the beginning of the year.
Fairy Tail.
Yeah. After the Dragon Cry movie comes out, it should pick back up where they left off.
Yeah, this game does crossovers with manga, and so you can get special mechs that are derived from relevant Japanese manga, and so that's what my goal is right now, is to... I've already got the 2 mechs for this one. The last one you had to actually buy the mechs, like you had to pay money. I was like, fuck that. They're not free.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a phone game. I'm not spending any goddamn money on a fucking phone game.
I bought Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions.
What, for your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that. I'd probably spend money on that. Final Fantasy Tactics games have always been awesome. Did you ever play Vagrant Story?
I didn't play Vagrant Story. I heard good things though.
It was a PS1 game.
Yeah, it's set in Evilise. It's set in the same place where Final Fantasy Tactics.
12, yeah, it also...
Final Fantasy 12, yeah.
Yeah, it was also... They took the main character basically from that game and made him the main character of Final Fantasy 12. No, it was weird, like... It was a cross between, like, Final Fantasy 12 and a tactical role-playing game. Like, you could go turn-based or you could go live, but if you went turn-based, you could, like, every time it was your turn, a bubble would show up around your dude that shows you your area of attack and all this shit, and all the stats for everybody you're trying to kill. But if you went live, then you could play it like Final Fantasy 12. Like, you could set your guys up for specific tactics.
Guardian.
And just let the game roll.
So I'm sending in a holiday with something special.
Are we talking Gallahorn special?
But we are talking, that game was probably...
Just keep moving. Storm the facility and board that Cabal
in the
carrier.
vein of Final
No
Fantasy
matter the cost,
Tactics, it was
we must
probably
get
the
to
hardest
Almighty.
game of
So,
that
Svala, I gotta
archetype.
ask you something. When you told our Guardian friend here, and I quote,
It was ridiculously punishing.
Did you, by any chance, happen to maybe cry?
Holiday, what's your status?
Let the record show. No denial.
Still a
Yeah,
couple
jump for that
clicks out,
you
Commander.
dumbass.
This girl's heavy.
Oh shit.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? It'll be okay. I don't know. If Guardians and Destiny was like a factual thing, I think I would end up being a warlock, though. I know everybody in their
You might
grandparents would
recognize
probably
this
end up being
beauty
a
from
fucking
your
hunter.
near-death experience in the arcology.
I don't know, I thought
You
that
got
it was
You
legit,
got them a
like
tank?
if you actually got stuck in that
Never got a
one.
tank.
You took my
knows
tank,
this
you
break.
whore!
Hold on.
Oh, you did that. Go ahead, you go. Oh, you.
You get one here. Put your card right there.
I'm taking it.
Oh, hit the bomb!
Holler my way if you need another one of these armored beauties. Plenty more where that came from.
Oh, so I get nothing, and they get as many as they want. I see how it is.
A little easier than yesterday. Hearing moaning animations is always never a bad thing.
Oh man, I was trying to hope you would die.
Right? I got the flavor.
Heads up! That carrier's spinning up its engines. You might want to pick up the pace.
Tumos is on that carrier. He has what you need to infiltrate the Almighty. Move.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Of course the Red Legion have tanks too. Well, they've retracted the bridge. We're not going to be able to cross that gap.
Oh, your super tank can't fly? Oh.
Everybody that I marked, can you see them?
No.
Yeah, it's just me.
Yep,
I
I
have
forgot
to
you
load
could mark them. Alright, where's the thing at? The hell? There it is.
Yeah, on the phone.
That should give us a way across.
Find it?
Yeah, trying to. There we go.
So, if it wasn't to give me
The
a
door
tank,
wasn't open.
why did you send our favorite guardian to find me? Your
A high-risk, high-reward combat maneuvers can be effective and inspirational. Well, yeah, but with a tank, they could be like 1,000,000 times more inspirational.
Do that.
Get that weak ass shit out of here.
You're almost out of the tunnels and coming up on the carrier.
Good. The only thing standing between you and the Almighty is Thumos the Unbroken. He's a blood god, one of Gaul's chosen. The Red Legion will die for him. Why don't you help them with that?
They're shielding the carrier. Wait, see those generators? We need to take them out if we're going to board that carrier. One generator down. Shield's down, but the ship's about to launch without us.
Keep that carrier on the ground.
A couple missiles up its tailpipe ought to do the job.
Imagine if this was time.
Oh, I know. We would have made killer time.
Carrier's grounded. Now let's find Thumos.
Good work, Guardian. And Cade, after this is over, I'll talk to Holiday about your tank.
Oh, I missed you too, buddy.
No, I missed you too, buddy. God.
Oh my god, I need drugs.
What kind?
I'd like some Xanax bars is what I want.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, now what are we doing? Oh, this... Why's it gotta be all muddy over here, man? You're getting my nice wet, my nice white trench coat all fucking nasty, see? Public event?
Injection rig approaching, Guardian.
Well.
You know what to do.
There's already a couple people over there, so... I wish this was the spider tanks over here, that'd be fun.
Oh, it's the big one.
Yeah, just shoot the vents.
Let's do this.
Hit them where it hurts.
All the vents. Here we go.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I had to do it too, homie.
Alright, maybe I should join the fight. You guys relax. Already dead. That guy is deeply dead.
blew up the rig again, Deborah.
You know what I say about you, Guardian? You do things big, and you do them with style.
No, you don't. You fucking liar. My name better not come out your mouth.
What's up here? Oh, yeah, spawning one. I'm not done with the rat team quest.
I know, I need to figure out. I can't remember. That's quite a good fucking thing.
No, we have to do crucible matches, Matt. We have to do 2 crucible matches. Me, you, and somebody else. And we have to do a nightfall, and then have 5 minutes left on the nightfall in order to get the rat team.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. It's like, what the fuck?
What in the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the frick, frack, fuck? Oh, god, that shit's stuck. Ugh. Okay.
This
Man.
chick's getting fat.
Who is?
My friend, Sarah, I used to bang her in high school. She used to be really skinny. Like, she's not, like, super, she's thick. Like, you know, she's not fat or anything. She's getting bigger. But the thing is that she had found her brother dead. Like, he had killed himself and stuff.
Right.
And, dude, she was drinking herself to death. Like, she was a fucking alcoholic.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I know.
Look at that. Look at that. Actually, I think I'm taking a flip platform. I didn't hang on my face at all.
Right.
Okay, I've got the map. Let's find Thumos.
Careful out there. The team I lost to Thumos, they were good people. Some of my best.
Our God
Right, that's because your fire team is fucking weak, bitch.
It's what we do.
It's what you did. Last I checked, without the light, you and me, not so different.
Ah, the door's sealed.
Look around. There's always another way in.
God damn it.
Wish I could be out there with you.
No, you
Pull
don't.
the trigger myself.
I wish
My
I could be
team.
out there with you. If you wish that, you would be here. You dumbass.
I'm counting on
You
it.
wouldn't be hiding behind a little console. out there. Jesus Christ.
We're almost to the hangar.
By now, Thumos will know you're coming for it. Expect a welcoming party in there.
Holiday, are you in range for an assist?
Swinging back around. Gotta shake a couple of these red uglies off my tail first.
Red onions off.
Okay.
Good. I went all fucking Rambo style with him. Good thing I'm a fast pourer. Burn, burn, burn at the stake. Killing you is better than eating chocolate cake. Burn, burn. Oh, sorry. It's a new song. Working on it.
You were in a band, right?
Yeah. Actually trying to get a new one together.
I'll join.
Someone order backup?
Can you sing?
You
Well, you haven't
better
actually
run.
sing one of ours. Can you speak words? Can words come out of your mouth? Poetically?
Just there.
You don't have to be cute, but you do have to growl.
Don't leave the door open if you don't want me
I'm
coming
growl.
in.
You have like a death metal.
I don't know if I can call that. That'll fuck my voice.
If you want to hear my band from my last band, go on YouTube and look up Supreme Dispassion. We just put up our last CD that we made. We put that up for everybody. And if you are religious in any way, shape, or form, then I would suggest not doing it. It's gonna piss you off a little bit. Guarantee it. I mean,
I'm religious, but not in the way that, not in the way that
we've got a song called Father Sodomy, Take Your Bible to the Toilet.
I've done my part.
I remember
Now go
a
take
couple
care
of
of
these songs.
Thumos for us.
Right? Beaten with a bull dick, one of my favorite. I don't want to go to church, I just want to watch the Smurfs. Stillborn baby Jesus in a bed of rotten
Come on, man, it's a classic. You gotta know your shit.
I will never forget the day Todd Graves came up to me and said, "Hey man, like this dude, like he used to play with my real band, Slap Mike. He would come over every now and then. He was a genius. The dude is an amazing, he's just amazing. He can play any instrument he picks up. He can just write lyrics off the top of his head. The dude is a genius. And then at 3 in the morning, somebody's pounding on my goddamn door in my apartment, and it's him. Hey, I got this idea for a band. I need to tell you all about it right now at 3 o'clock in the morning. Alright, dude, lay it on me. And he's like, Supreme Dispassion. Okay, fill me in. You know, like, okay, I'll bite. And then once he explained it to me, I was like, yes, Todd, this is what we're doing for the rest of our lives. This is it.
Phew! Got the key codes, and Thumos is dead. Check and check.
Excellent work. Now get to the base.
He's like, oh my god, dude, I thought I was going to scare you to death. No, we're doing this right now, tomorrow.
You did a hell of a job, Guardian. I'm gonna spread the word.
6 o'clock
Thumos is
a.m.
gone for
I will be
good.
at your house with the 8-track.
With the 8-track. Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
8-track digital recorder, yes. You can do a lot with 8-track. If all you're doing is vocals, guitar, bass, and drums, that's 4 tracks right there. It leaves you full open to do whatever you want with.
Yeah, Dolce.
Yeah, Doche.
Shit, bitch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, yeah. Isabella. Brother, you talking shit, bitch? Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking shit. Why?
Oh, Aiden, you got shit to talk to?
Fucking strippers.
Right? Alright, what's our objective now? Where do we gotta go?
Over there.
Hey, what?
Yeah. Bro, some of these sniper rifles are actually pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, a single clap is my jam. Especially
I like
which one?
it's the long walk. I think it was the
Oh,
Trials of the
yeah.
9 one. That one's really sweet. The Borealis is awesome. I like that one. Legendary sniper rifles though, the long walk.
You know, I got the
Single
Darcy the
clap's
other
good.
day. I haven't had a chance to try
Yeah.
that out.
Darcy's really good in PvP, not so much in PvE, to be honest. It's mostly because of the acquisition that you get, the target that you get with the Darcy in PvP is why it's so good.
Yeah.
It's got a dual rendered scope to where you can actually see everything.
Right, yeah, like I said, I haven't had a chance to really get a good look at it yet. Oh, other way.
I know, I was heading to that fucking public event.
Oh, dude, we can do that. Is there one out there? Oh, it's still got...
It's still like 5 minutes or some shit.
There's 2 of them out there, so it must be the tanks. Hold on.
I'm really not worried about it.
Yeah, that one's active right now. They're in the midst of it. Look at you, level 17. Man, I wish we could have put our slap mic demo up. It was a horrible demo. I just like the 4 songs we put on there.
Well, I mean, you guys had it on YouTube. That's why I listened to it. I remember you telling me about it. I forgot that you said something like, oh shit.
Yeah, but I don't think my slap mic demo's up there. It's fucking... There's only 4 songs on it. Maybe officially recorded. We sound so much like fucking Bush.
There's only one ship left on the landing pads.
That must be Thuma's
Actually,
ship.
we sounded like
Get to it
Nickelback
before it's
before
too late.
Nickelback came out because we were actually touring with 3 Doors Down in another band called Bombadil.
Bro, I love Nickelback, to be honest.
Well, like, 3 Doors Down
I know.
was a 3-piece. It was a 3-piece band. The singer was actually playing the drums when they first started their stint into the world of music. And they were touring Mississippi, and then we played Thunder's Tavern and met up with them while we were playing with my friend Pat's band, Bombadil. My friend Pat's band had a PR agent, and she was super sexy, man. Goddamn, is she fine. And she ended up getting with the guitarist of 3 Doors Down, and they've been together ever since. And then Steven got Daniel's ex-girlfriend pregnant, which is Daniel's brother. Oh god, you can imagine how that would go. No, like, we used to hang out. Daniel was, my friend Daniel, and it was, we were a 3-piece punk band. It was me, my friend Daniel, and his brother Steven. And we've been friends ever since the moment we all met, and we've had random girls just come in and out of our lives, and Daniel was always dating this girl named Heather, and me and her never really rubbed each other the right way. I was constantly the fucking ginger bitch. I used to call her soulless husk. And Daniel broke up with her 1 year, and the next thing you know, we were all sitting around having dinner one night. And Heather comes in, and Daniel's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And Steven's like, "Yeah, I kind of got an announcement to make." And we're like, "Okay," just expecting him to be like, "Oh yeah, I've been dating Heather," and blah blah blah. He's like, "Yeah, me and Heather are having a baby, and we're getting married." And Daniel was like, "What the fuck?" But it was always, I guess, cool. I don't know, it's a weird situation.
Yeah, it sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, because I wasn't fucking around with her. She was always hanging out with me. This girl named Liz was at the time, 16-year-old girl. And I was 21? And it seemed like she was always hanging around the girl I was dating at the time. But Liz was always my kind of girl. She was goth and just the kind of girl I'd like to just get really super dirty with and nasty. And we used to fucking talk all the time. But I would never do anything because she was so much younger than me. And then once Steven made that announcement, the next day, Daniel, we get to band practice, and Liz is there, and she's hugging on Daniel.
This is the part where
Daniel's my age, and she's 16, and Daniel's 21. I'm like, this is like some kind of Jerry Springer shit going on here today. It was always a weird situation with all of us. Daniel always thought Daniel was like the best friend I've ever had in my life. And he always had it in the back of his mind that I fucked Liz. And I didn't. I never fucked Liz. And finally got to sit down with him one day and like walk him through the whole scenario, what happened that night. Because it was close. If I would have been any more fucked up and out of my mind, like I normally was, yeah, it would have been on. But she was 16 at the time. There was just no way in the world that I was going to touch her. Like, regardless of how bad she threw it at me, I wasn't going to touch her. But when Daniel married Liz, I took him out one day, just me and him, and I was like, "Look, dude, this is what happened that night. You gotta believe us. Like, you cannot hold this against her anymore. We did not do anything, you know, like, you can't treat her like we did because we didn't. You know, I'm your best buddy, and if there was an opportunity for me to come clean about this shit, it would be right now." So, no, I hated how he lorded that over her. I always thought, just wouldn't let it go. Right, and that's the one thing, like, that is the golden rule. Like, I will fuck my brother's girlfriends,
Unlike someone I know.
but I would
they can
never
handle
fuck my best
hostile
friend's
technology.
girlfriend. Ever.
Hey, that teleporter.
Like, if they broke up and it was 20 years
Vaccine
later
stuff.
down the road, I still wouldn't fuck her. You know, like, it just, to me, that is taboo. That is off limits. It will always be off limits.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it was a lot later. Like in mine, but these viruses had a connection.
I don't know, just knowing my best friend's dingling was in that girl, I'd be like, nah, maybe next time. Maybe next time. No, I didn't. I was more doing this for Liz's benefit than mine. Because like I said, my friend Daniel would always just be like,
Finish them off and get on board.
I don't know, treat her differently. Because he always thought that her and I fucked. And that's not even close to the case. Like, if she was 18, yeah, I would have done some nasty, horrible, I mean, shit that you can't even do in pornos with her. But
Our
no,
plan relies on you. Destroy the Almighty's weapons. End the threat to our world.
While you're doing that, we'll get in position for the final run on the city. Time for Gaul's last dance.
alright, I should probably smoke a cigarette before Cabal's last dance.
Yep. I'll wait because I gotta take a break for a second, man.
Let's play some Division.
No.
No.
I don't have it.
I know it. Alright, give me a second, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Zavala's troops are already getting into position around the city. But they can't attack until we shut this thing down. So, ready when you are, partner.
Ah, so we're here, eh?
We're on the Almighty.
Good. You must find the ship's central core and disable its weapon system. Your best option will be to follow the fuel stream.
The weapon's already active. Are we too late?
Not yet. You need to disconnect the link between the Almighty and the Sun before it disrupts the Sun's magnetic field.
And everything goes boom.
Hello, Pooch. Hello, Pooch. What you doing, Poochie? Alright, I'm back.
Shit, bro, you're late.
Late? You I'm late.
I'm like halfway through the level.
I don't know. So what's, you know what's really fucked up is you pay these ads, right?
Yes.
Or they all spawn again.
They all spawned again? Yeah, because I'm just going to jump through all this trash here. And I'll be on one side, I'll be on the other. Oh, there you are. Shit.
Our forces
bro,
are
I'm
moving
right
into
behind
position
you.
outside the city walls. Your signal will start the assault.
We'll get the job done, Commander.
Start the assault.
Did you see the early concept art for this game? The Fruit Business?
That tunnel
No,
over
I
there
didn't.
should lead us straight to the central core.
Dude, it had a magazine that was 185 pages.
You know, I like my gold.
Blocked.
Mine's gold. See
Bet
it?
we can get the grinders
Pretty.
working
Yeah,
and
I
clear
left
this.
it down to business.
Sweet.
Because I only
I'm gonna
have...
get my guns, but I'm not like that, guys.
I know, because I've only got like 3,000 more of
It
that
looks
yellow
like the
stuff.
Red Legion are using the planet Mercury
Currency for the bright.
as fuel.
Strip mining the solar system? That's kind of
I was like,
impressive.
how do you get it? And they're like, oh, just get rid of the stuff that you get from your bright engrams. I'm like, well, okay, because I've already got exotic planes and scooters for all my dudes, so I went and sold all my, just decrypted all my dudes, or all my speeder bikes. I got a shit ton of that stuff, man. Oh, the World Series is going on right now, isn't it?
Yeah, Astros and
Dodgers?
Yeah, I think so.
I was wondering why everybody outside was... I live in an apartment complex, so everybody's like, oh my god! Woo." It's sitting there. Where'd that look? Alright,
Ore
let me make
tunnels
sure
are
my
clear.
thing is still
We can
on
follow
here.
the fuel to the weapons core.
Zavala, your group is in position
Alright,
at the city's
so we
perimeter.
still got an hour and 11
Understood.
minutes.
Preparing to go radio silent. We can't give the Red Legion any warning.
I still have 2 hours on mine.
I will do all I can to reclaim our home. If we do not meet again, know how proud I am of what you have done.
Hand-to-hand combat, dude. Let's go.
So, the only way to get where we're going is... out
Outside.
there. Stay in the shadows. The shadows!
Fuck that sun, man.
It's
I'm
time for me
pasty
to go,
white.
Guardian. You know your path.
Said,
You don't
fuck
need
that
our
sun, I'm
guidance
pasty
anymore.
white.
If my journey ends today, then I face it gladly.
What's that?
But I can't wait till the Curse of Osiris DLC comes out.
Oh, I know.
They said we might be going back in time to prevent a dark future from happening.
Yeah, that and in that Twitch live stream they were talking about, people kept bringing up Eris Morn. And so what they're alluding at the moment is that Osiris is going to be this season's raid. You're going to learn about Osiris, and then you're going to find out later that when all this shit went down, Eris Morn went missing after the Taken King and has taken control of the Hive. The reason why the Taken are still doing what they're doing now is because Eris Morn is commanding them. You know, like they're gonna do a couple, like say you do some of the adventures, and they're like, why are the Taken still trying to do this? And they're like, well,
because in Destiny 1,
Hey, Hawthorne says we're
in
reaching
the
our
mission
insertion point,
Regicide,
and I'm not big
there
on
was a
goodbyes.
scannable with Crota,
So,
Oryx, and a guy named
You do
Knockles.
what you gotta
Yeah.
I
do.
think it's that.
Make it out alive, okay?
that's
Well,
controlling.
some
when
of the
you
That's my
beat
jokes.
the Taken King raid,
Oh, I know. Eris
Eris
is there
Morn
and she's
touches the
talking.
sword and says it's time for her to take her rightful place. Her rightful place being that
See those
amongst the
tubes?
hive.
That's how we get to the weapon core.
Yeah, don't touch that, you'll die. I'll find that out easy then.
I wouldn't die.
Going past the trash. I don't know why Beep has to send me
Oh, it's Jacob. Or Ben. I love
I know, like I got everybody to play some Division last night, and they couldn't even get through it. I was kicking them, or dragging them, kicking them, screaming through a heroic mission. It was
Interceptors.
sad.
It's like they're begging us to blow this place up.
Did I miss the door? What did I do? Yeah, I did.
Open, what the hell, man? Well, we got me.
The thermal exchangers. Take them out and the weapon will overheat. That's one!
Okay, that's seven. Open.
That's two. Last one should be ventilating the core.
God damn it.
Temperature levels are rising, but it's not enough. We need to disrupt the core itself.
I'm on it like a fat girl on a cupcake.
A
Get
fusion
it.
cell. We'll use that to overload the electron reservoir.
I don't know if I can make it. I don't know. Yeah, I've already got it, but I don't know if I can make it. Okay. I don't have any life left.
I'm gonna die because I don't. You close the door behind me. Or behind you.
Haha. I think I
Around
glitched.
it.
I can't. Door's not open.
You don't need the door, you gotta go up.
Zavala, the weapon is destroyed. Start the attack.
Here I am.
Dude, it's gonna be close.
Nothing inside of shit.
You know.
We're done here. Let's go home.
Oh, with 2 seconds to spare. Gotcha, bitch.
He's a good boy, Colonel.
Start the attack. Me.
What?
You know, my only real gripe about Destiny 2 is the fact that at the beginning of the game you lose your powers. And you should spend the entire story missions getting them back. Like, you should just be normal Joe Blow until you finish the missions. And then once you go into the end game content, you have your powers.
Man, I want them to make a fourth subclass. I don't want this rinse and recycle bullshit, you know.
Right.
Golden gun. I mean, I love the golden gun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but come on, man. They could have totally revamped the entire thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if they would have made it to where you started out with golden gun or you started out with Night Stalker.
Right. Make one class.
And you lost it. Right. Permanently gone. You just lose them forever. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You just lost them forever.
We're fine.
Right.
The Traveler.
But they wanted to recycle all this shit, and I don't like recycling stuff. Like, my imagination is so much more vivid and vibrant than these guys. No offense to Bungie in any way, shape, or form, but
no, they like I say there's so many different routes that they could have taken that would have not even taken away. Like, they were so worried that they were going to make this game so much different than the first that people playing it wouldn't get it. And they should have just sucked it up and took that risk. You know what I mean? Like, that's a risk all of us were willing to accept. I was expecting to lose my powers and not get them back until in-game content. That was what I was expecting. Like, right now, we're about to free the Traveler, and that would bring us back our powers, and we could start over and start rebuilding. But nope, you lose your powers for two missions, and that's it. You get them back, and then you're super dude, and back to Destiny 1. But
yeah.
And I don't like the fact that they just took one part from every raid and then made a new raid based around those mechanics. Like, it's a raid, I understand. Like, the raids were fun. Wow, I just walked through the
We're seeing a squad of Red Legion flanking your position. What's your status?
Damn it! Next time you get to fix the Vex tech while being shot at.
Keep your head down, Cade. We're almost there.
No, there's a few things that my biggest thing is like I say, right now we should be on our way to free the Traveler and get our shit back. But yes, I'm already super dude, so.
I mean, I thought that sounds like an interesting the whole power set that, you know, like you lose your powers and shit like that. And, you know, the Shard of the Traveler is there, so you and only you can use it because you're not one pump bitch that isn't afraid of a little bit of falling, you know.
Cade, we need that teleporter. We can't hold this position much longer.
Yeah, but
they're coming at us
It
from
would
all
have been
sides.
cooler if
We
they
need your help,
they
Guardian.
didn't make it single player. Like, you know, you had to be survive
Guardian,
the
we
ordeal.
have to stop
if there
him.
was just that many
If he
falling
takes the
trying to
light,
obtain the
it's
light.
over.
That's how I see it.
right. No, like there's just they were just so afraid that everybody was going to think this game was so radically different from the first one. They just didn't take a risk.
Some of the people, though, supposed to be
right.
you know?
but not so different to where, like, for instance, I was pissed off during the Iron Banner because Saladin didn't acknowledge me being the young wolf. He didn't acknowledge me being the next generation of Iron Lord. Even on his description, it read that he was the last surviving member of Iron Lord.
If we have to die,
so it made me
at
think,
least
like,
we'll
okay,
die
what
in the
happened to
shadow of the
Efferdie?
Traveler.
Because she was the one in charge of the Iron Banner last year.
Yep.
Because of Lord Saladin was in charge of the Rise of Iron expansion, but Efferdie not even mentioned whatsoever. We're not acknowledged for any of last year's events that took place with Siva.
Nope. There's no more Siva at all in this game. But the Taken are here.
One more. Hey! Don't shoot that!
Technically, Exodus Black is carrying Siva.
Right.
And the early concept art for Nessus was
well, they make mention of it. If you scan shit on Nessus, they make mention of them carrying the Siva.
Go
and
for
that
the Vanguard and the Traveler.
Don't shoot.
Make it
Where are you?
Dogs.
Huh?
Been your fight.
The doggos.
Oh, you're already. Oh, shit. Don't shoot the dogs.
You're on Gaul's command ship.
Can you just walk by him?
As close to the travelers we can get you to brave.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, you don't notice that? You didn't notice the dogs here?
I did, but I always end up throwing a grenade in there and pissing them off.
Well, you can do whatever you want. I'm out of that area.
Me too.
They're all yellow bars. That's why I just didn't do it.
How come I not see what's going on? That was a lot more house than it used to be.
Yeah, these guys can actually come back, you know. It went back down to 150 up.
Yes. Alright, pop that shit.
Can't be.
Motherfucker.
No, this boss fight was kind of disappointing. This guy should be the raid boss, the first raid boss. You should have fought his general right now.
You killed him though.
I know, but that's how I'm saying you should be fighting his general right now and then fighting this guy as the boss of the raid.
Your traveler should have chosen me. Now it is too late. Look at your dead god. It won't save humanity.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die so fast.
I know.
So fast.
I meant to use my super on him.
Well, there's still the diamond fight over here. I'm saying. Put on the wall, diamond fight.
Generated a ton of orbs.
Well, I used the way of the outlaw.
Yeah, yeah.
Let your city die.
He's already.
Give up.
Now he's immune.
Oh,
He's
damn.
immune when that thing gets started.
There it is.
Fire trucks!
Shit. Got them exotic, you bitch. Teabag him. No, like the raid boss should be his new form, this one. When he turns into the molten lava form.
I got my bed moved in here last night, dude.
Moved in where?
Huh?
Moved in where?
Room. I got a bed finally.
Oh, you actually
An
have
actual
a
fucking bed.
actually have a
And then
bed,
my
huh?
puppy. My puppy is laying on it. Being a cute little boy.
Man, I miss my dog so much. My ex took my dog.
Oh, what a cunt.
For real, yeah. No, when I was in Seattle, I rescued a pit bull. And her name was Zoe.
You've become the main characters in the story we tell. Right, the story that's still non-fucking existent.
Right.
I don't know shit about Zavala. I don't know shit about Ikora. I only know a little bit about Cade because of the stuff they put in for Cade.
Right, because the
treasure
voice actor
chests.
that uses him is famous.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Well, Nolan
so-
North, the ghost is pretty famous too.
Yeah, Nolan North, he does the voice of just about every goddamn video game character ever made.
Pretty much.
I actually miss old Dinklebot, man.
I don't.
I
He didn't
thought
really have
his,
any. He kind of didn't have any emotion whatsoever in the
right,
role.
but he was supposed to be a robot.
I
He was
know.
supposed to be a living human being. He was a robot. He's a fucking, he's 3 apples tall. The dude is literally...
Well, because that's how they told him to fucking act.
Right, yeah. He's an emotionless robot. And then apparently everybody responded so horribly to it. I thought it was hilarious. Like, I actually think Cade 6, I actually think the voice actor Nathan Fillion should have been the ghost, and Dinkle should have been, or not Dinklage, but Nolan North should have been Cade 6. I think it would be more hilarious to have Nathan Fillion be your ghost and start cracking one-liners like Cade 6. Then
Fuck yeah, that would have been awesome. He was in Star Wars, wasn't he?
no, he was in Firefly.
Oh, okay.
He's the main.
I couldn't remember what he was in. Well, no, I think he got rejected a role in Star Wars, and that's what landed him a spot in Destiny.
Well, he was going out for, like they're doing a Han Solo movie.
Mm-hmm.
They actually tapped him to do that. but when he went to do his screen, he was just so generic. I mean, people will always think of Nathan Fillion as the commander of the Firefly, and they will never accept him. They don't think that they will ever accept him as a believable Han Solo, which is totally not the case. Nathan Fillion would be such an awesome young Han Solo that they don't even know what they're missing right now. But if you ever watch Firefly the series, I can't remember what the movie's called. What is the movie called? It's not Firefly.
No. It's, shit.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? The movie?
Yeah, I
It's
know what you're
based on
talking
a
about.
series. Yeah, it was actually
I'm trying to
based
think
on
of
a...
the movie now, because now I don't know the name of it.
Right, because it's based off a television show called Firefly. And, yeah, it was one of the very few television shows that I watched from start to finish. You know? Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
But, like I say, our family's been friend with the Campbells way before he was ever in movies.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
No, we went to the, on Halloween, we went to Universal Studios and they're doing the Halloween shit. One of the attractions is Evil Dead 2, or Evil Dead, Evil Dead, Ash versus the Evil Dead.
That's awesome.
And so, when you start off, you go into his trailer, and then you go through the forest and see the book, and then, oh my god. It's it was the highlight of the entire thing. What's going on here? Why is it not loading?